hands-on look on one side, I've got a special display update for the S25 Ultra, and yes, the battery life information which no one is talking about. Stick till the end to find more. But first, this is the new look of S25 Ultra, showing off the blue color option of the S25 Ultra. Note, this is the signature color of the S25 Ultra. This image confirms a couple of things. First, finally, S25 Ultra will going to feature a Q2 wireless charging. But the sad part is, you'll have to buy a case for a magnetic charging. Apart from this, the back cameras looks different than the original phone. I mean, this is the real hands-on look of S25 Ultra, and it shows Z Fold 6 camera design, but it is completely different on this render. Although the bezel size of S25 Ultra looks good, much smaller compared to the S24 Ultra. This is the difference between the S24 Ultra and S25 Ultra. The bezels are much smaller. My internal source confirms even more about the bezel size, and this is the exclusive information. According to him, I want to say renders and in person is different, it's super thin, or I said originally impossible thin, because with the case, it's basically no bezel. Even Ice agrees it's thin. Now, according to previous rumors, Samsung is going to add a 30% thinner bezels on the S25 Ultra, which means it seems true, one of the thinnest bezels on a flagship phone for 2025. Even remember this image, which I shared in my last video. Every other YouTuber is telling this as a hands-on, but it's not, although it looks good and confirms the bezels are extremely small on the S25 Ultra. Just to add on this, Ice didn't share this image on his own Twitter account. Instead, a different source claimed this is from Ice. Although if you don't like the rounded design of S25 Ultra, then Samsung is offering big deals on S24 Ultra right now, which you can check from her listed in this video. Now, the display of S25 Ultra is in talk for a while with a bad reputation of using an older technology on the S25 Ultra, M13 instead of M14, although it's M13 Plus, which will also boost the peak brightness from 2600 nits on S24 Ultra to 3000 nits on the S25 Ultra. Now, my internal source is claiming big. According to him, the screen is another highlight of the S25 Ultra. M14 or not, the most beautiful display of 2025 hands down. S25 Ultra will win the best phone of 2025. Now, these are some big claims, and just in case if you don't know, he already saw S25 Ultra in person, which means he actually knows how the phone will look like in real life instead of just renders we are right now seeing. He also claims about the battery life. Now, Samsung is not going to change the battery on the S25 Ultra, same 5000 mAh battery and a 45 watt fast charger. And he initially claimed about a slightly better battery life on the S25 Ultra, but now he claimed, let me clarify, S25 Ultra battery is not better than the S24 Ultra, but it can be better with the One UI 7.1. Samsung will launch One UI 7 with the S25 Ultra, and it will be the star of the show, but later with the One UI 7.1, we can see better battery life on the S25 Ultra. So we need to wait for the 7.1 update. Usually, we get .1 updates out of the box on the S series devices, but One UI 7 is so special, we're looking at the One UI 7 with the new phone. Apart from this, the performance numbers are just insane on the S25 series. S25 Ultra and entire generation including S25 and S25 Plus will going to feature a Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset. And if you're confused, then don't. There is no Exynos processor this year for the S25 series. Now, for the first time, the overclocked version of Snapdragon 8 Elite appeared online with the S25 Ultra. As we know, S25 Ultra will feature a Snapdragon 8 Elite made for Galaxy processor, and here are the Geekbench scores. It scores 3049 single-core score and 9793 multi-core score. Yes, it scores less than 10,000 mark, but with the later optimization, we can see numbers over 10,000 mark. The key thing is, the base clock speed is same as normal Snapdragon 8 Elite at 3.53 GHz, but the two high-performance cores are overclocked at 4.47 GHz instead of 4.32. I believe we don't see much of a big difference between the normal Snapdragon 8 Elite and an overclocked one, and interestingly, in the Red Magic 10 Pro, it scores more than 10,000 mark. Apart from this, the release date is finally confirmed. Last time, I shared this image of S25 Ultra release date, which obviously confirms the release date, which is 22nd of Jan, and for some regions it will be 23rd just because of a time zone. Now, the actual launch in the market is out, even the pre-order dates. Samsung may start pre-orders on 24th of Jan till 3rd of Feb. And customers who pre-order S25 Ultra can get their hands on S25 Ultra starting from 4th of Feb. And Samsung would release the device on 7th of Feb 2025 in South Korea. It's about a week later compared to the S24 series. Remember, if you like S24 Ultra box here design, you can get big deals right now, which you can check from a product listed in this video. On this note, if you find value from this video, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.